All right, now let's try to the best practices for this up to 90 days that we're talking about. And a lot of these here, we're saying best practices because this is what we do with our clients at Rallyware. And this is how we got those 3 bullet points of results that you saw in the very beginning, right? So make a map of the first 30 to 90 days. What are we talking about, Dan, with making a map?
Well, I think it's a really important piece is that what do we want that journey to look like? And this is where a lot of confusion can come in regards to like how detailed do we get? How reactive should we make this type of thing, stuff like that. But let's just start with just a basic map that says like, hey, what are your goals? And, good, better, best, and from that standpoint, provide the necessary journey for them just based off of maybe 1, 2, or even 3 scenarios, but make those map, those maybe, if not daily, weekly activities that we want them to do in that period of time.
So we have many of our customers who are, sitting down internally or working with their field, creating those personas, right? What type of people might be interested in coming into our business? And then depending on that type, right? You may have a different pathway that you're taking someone down. So here again, I want you to think about this in 3s. So you've got the ability at corporate to prescribe those pathways, right? For the different people who might come into the business. You might give me, that brand new distributor walking in the door, the ability to choose my path. But thirdly, even more importantly, your technology through that machine learning, through that smart technology should be able to even optimize what you at corporate think is best, what I as a new person coming in the door think that I want out of my business. What does that data tell you that can help me be successful even more down that personalized path to success?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right. Where should a distributor be at 30-90? Measure, measure, measure.
Yeah.
And then work with your team. As Dan said, you're going to start by crafting this journey, right? It's not going to be perfect the first time you roll it out. Take a look at what's happening. Take a look at the results. Take a look at the data and iterate. And I love this 4th point, right? We sometimes forget when we're sitting inside a corporate, we don't always know best. Include your field in how you help them, if you will.
And I think kind of going back to timely really is that solicit distributor feedback, but what we try to emphasize is trying to do it in a timely manner as it would be related to the information that you want to get back. So, if there's certain activities that they're doing or certain things, is there a way that we can see that the fact that they did those actions and to ask that information, as close to that as possible so that we can get maybe the rawest type of feedback back. So just one thing I think there is that over the years, we've really kind of worked and learned to try to get it as close to that as possible to get the best type of feedback.
And here again, I think, point number 5, we're going to keep beating this and beating this and beating this as we talk about simplicity as a strategy. We really, that's where we've got to be if we're going to compete out there, not only with one another, but as Dan said before, with all the gig opportunities people have sitting in front of them today.